Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
You see that? We might request additional armaments for that Trygon.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Reverse with caution, brothers.
Here it comes. Hold formation and advance.
Xenos of fire! Now that Xenos fire form eliminated. And stay close. Brace for subterranean rupture. Make haste with singular purpose. Swapping magazine. Exterminate. Pathetic tyranny of
Spotted. The Trygon breaches the science.
Fertile tyrannid menace and giant. Thinking of extra rounds. Away. Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate it. Pathetic tyranny of abomination. War gear acquired. Tunnels towards our position. This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trygon. Speed up and stay close.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trygon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Our gratitude, Makers, for the expedited move.
I have transmitted no authorizations. His positioning is disadvantageous.
Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Scrutinize every movement, brothers. You can hide from the starters. Be ready. Swapping magazine.
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Agos Gallio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master.
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
A morose servo skull is not our problem.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trygon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull. We made our Primarch proud this day. Exterminate! Fresh magazine in.
You are more than a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy
blueprint schematic safe in my hands. That is the biggest Tyranid I've seen. We will get our chance at it, brothers.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
I trust you will hold this inkwell Metrian accountable for her sins, mates.
Resupply. Magos, we have a Trygon complication.
Where the Trygon burrows, the swarm follows. Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Search high and low.
Melter storage
We need melters.
0110.
Collapse their rancid crawlways.
Place the melters in the hive. Another hive exit demolished. Advance to the facility, but watch for the Trygon.
Your brothers think you are the weakest among them.
No talent.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far
Decapitation.
that I must drag you back into the light.
To disavow. Perfection. Would you like to hear more?
Another Xenos fireform eliminated. Reloading.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh and biomass.
Changing magazine. External. We broke the Xenos onslaught.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm, drawing them closer and closer.
Stay close and sharp.
Behold the truth of my thoughts. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Secure that console uplink. mind ready. Melter bomb prime. Xenos Psych are outmatched by Codex tactics. Entering the console radius. Rearming. Control of the machine is ours.
Cordon off the next connection.
We must reignite the generator with a new power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good prox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Like hounds with the scent of blood. We cannot be thrown off so easily.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Disgusting tyranny scum. The Emperor sees changing magazine. Your area cleansed of the foul Xenos presence. Reloading. Fresh munitions. I will hold the console. Fresh magazine in.
Brothers, this console is ours.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These technotrones nothing, Galio. My imagination is already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Exterminated. Planting melter bomb. Reload. No telling what surprises await.
No storms shall delay us any longer.
This storm is unrelenting.
Disgusting tyranny scum. Pathetic tyranny. Swapping magazine. Be ready.
I cannot land without borrowing a pollination lurking about.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Demetrian's meddling code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
The Imperium demands the Trygon's extermination. Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor.
Eyes up, brothers! Be ready to obey! Oh, my armor!
I'm fixing melts of all things to that Xenos pit.
Place the melters in the high tunnels.
Annihilate the entirety of this
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with a thermal weapon!